Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another enlightening video. Today, we're diving into a synergy that's fast, ruthless, and full of surprises, Lyria and Yasmine. At first glance, they may seem like an odd pair. But when their skills align, they create a deadly combo that can dismantle even the toughest frontline and send backlines scrambling. Whether you're looking for arena dominance or a counter to dodge heavy teams, this duo has the tools to deliver. Stick around, because the mechanics behind this synergy are sharper than Yasmine's blades. And we're about to break it all down. Lately, I've received a lot of questions asking whether Yasmine works well with Lyria, and the answer is yes. Yasmine has surprisingly strong synergy with Lyria, and can fit into several of her team setups. One of the most effective combinations I've tested includes Lara Croft and Lyria. Another variation uses Yasmine supported by Nebula, Lyria, and Sebastian. But the synergy doesn't end there. She also works well alongside Kira, Kark, and other marksmen or warriors. Especially in today's meta, where physical damage dealers dominate the battlefield. While Corvus is gaining popularity as a counter, and Helios remains a threat in specific matchups, he's rarely seen in defense these days. That leaves a clear path for Yasmine to shine in offensive setups. Yasmine has always been a dangerous hero. Her unique skill set allows her to target and eliminate enemies quickly. But her biggest drawback has been her low armor penetration. At max development, Yasmine's armor penetration is only 5,740, which is extremely low compared to tanks that can have 10 times that amount in armor. That stat imbalance is what usually keeps Yasmine from shredding frontlines. This is where Lyria comes in. When Lyria activates her artifact weapon, it grants 50,000 armor penetration to the entire team, instantly patching up Yasmine's biggest weakness. Suddenly, that fragile penetration stat becomes a strength, and Yasmine is able to cut through tanks like butter. You can see the difference immediately in battle. Once Lyria's artifact activates, Yasmine starts deleting heroes in seconds. If you run a team with Yasmine and Lyria, without Lara Croft, Yasmine will usually have around 90,000 physical attack. And that plays directly into Lyria's second skill, which allows both of them to heal with every attack. This creates constant sustain in battle. And when facing dodge-based teams like Dante or Aurora, Yasmine also gains another edge. Thanks to Lyria's Shackles of Doom skill, Yasmine can strike through dodge heroes without being evaded, something she previously struggled with. But the synergy works both ways. Yasmine's artifact boosts the entire team's critical hit chance for 9 seconds, which benefits not only herself, but also Lyria. And when Sebastian is on the team, the chance of delivering double damage increases significantly, a huge advantage for heroes like Lyria and Lara Croft, who rely on burst damage to eliminate threats quickly. Even with all this synergy, Helios and Corvus remain dangerous threats to Yasmine. If she isn't properly supported or protected, they can still take her down quickly. Now, the big question I often hear is, what happens if the enemy team also uses Lyria? Doesn't that mean Yasmine's dodge becomes useless? Actually, this is where Yasmine stands out. She's one of the only dodge-based heroes who can fully resist Lyria's dodge reduction. Thanks to her skill Assassin's Instinct, Yasmine gains 41,000 dodge when it activates. Combine that with her built-in dodge stat of around 12,000, and she reaches 53,000 dodge, already far above Lyria's 30,000 dodge reduction. But it gets even better. If you support Yasmine with Nebula, which I often do, she can activate Assassin's Instinct with double power. That brings her total dodge up to nearly 90,000. Even if the enemy Lyria is also supported by Nebula, she still won't be able to reduce Yasmine's dodge enough to fully counter her. That makes Yasmine the only dodge-reliant hero in the game who can survive and thrive against Lyria. This synergy isn't just theory, it's a powerful and proven combination that can carry your offense through today's meta. Just make sure you're aware of the counters and position your team wisely. So, to wrap it all up, Lyria and Yasmine might not have looked like a perfect match at first glance, but their synergy is undeniable. Lyria covers Yasmine's biggest weakness by boosting her armor penetration, while Yasmine returns the favor with critical hit buffs and sustained healing through their shared attacks. Whether you build around them with Lara Croft, Nebula, or Sebastian, this duo has what it takes to dominate physical damage metas and carve through dodge-heavy defenses like never before. But I want to hear from you. Have you tried this combination in your battles? What setups worked best for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed the breakdown and found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives like this. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a strategy update. Stay sharp, Guardians. The Dominion rewards those who think ahead, strike fast, and adapt with precision. Salute and friendship.